out our continental winners, our top 4.
Megan and I will put forth a question each to our top 8. The questions are based on the topics discussed at the G20 conference. Your answers could determine who moves forward and takes the title of the continental winner.
All right, so shall we call on the first 2
Yes.
qualifiers?
Can we have the 2 qualifiers from America and the Caribbean to join us, please? Hello, Brazil, congratulations. Wow, I have your question. Are you ready? All right, lovely. According to you, what is the most pressing issue that most working women face and why?
I would say equality, and because we saw a society when unfortunately many women in different countries don't have the same opportunity. We saw women who don't have access to education, to choose their dreams, to follow their passion. And this is something that I would like to change in the world, because every woman deserves to follow their own dreams. I'm grateful to be here, follow my dream. And I also want to see other women follow their dreams. Thank you.
Thank you, Brazil. Power of dreams then. Thank you.
All right, it's going to be the same question for you, Trinidad and Tobago. So the same question, according to you, what is the most pressing issue that most working women face and why?
Well, I can only speak from a Caribbean perspective. I come from beautiful but small islands, and I have to say sometimes it's not a lack of talent or skills, it's a lack of opportunities. So I'm so grateful for Miss Rule because you're allowing me this platform to really follow my dreams, as my sister said. But the truth is, I just want to take this moment to speak to every little boy and every little girl from my country, my small island, and other small nations that may be watching this. I want you to know your voice is just as powerful as anybody else's. Your passion is just as needed. Your light is just as bright. I believe in you, but you have to believe in yourself and come represent our small island nations. Thank you.
Beautiful answers from both ladies. Let's give it up for Brazil and Trinidad and Tobago. One of them will be the continental winner from Americas and the Caribbean.
Yes.
Very exciting.
And now, Megan, the 2 qualifiers from Africa. Can you please join us, lovely ladies? Botswana, I have your question. If you could convince people from all over the world to adopt a green and planet-friendly practice, what would it be and why?
Thank you very much for the question. It would definitely be agriculture. Where I come from, we're very big on sustainable agriculture. And this is because it's not just an issue of green. It's also an issue of solving issues such as hunger and poverty and ensuring that communities and people who are unable to make a living can sustain themselves. But more than that, every time we take care of nature, we take care of the future. I'd love to encourage every single person to take up social responsibility and ensure from a very personal level that you take your part in being a Beauty with a Purpose ambassador and sustaining our environment and our beautiful world.
Give it up for Botswana, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, now we have Uganda over here beside me, and this will be the same question. If you could convince people from all over the world to adopt a green and planet-friendly practice, what would it be and why?
If I would convince people, one thing I would tell them is to plant trees. When we plant trees, we avoid drought. I'm going to speak from my background. Where I come from, people are very poor because they face drought. When you face drought, you're going to sell up your children to go and get married. I am one of the survivors that survived from getting married at a very young age, and I am standing here. I feel like if parents get to know this and do this, one of their children would make it here at this global stage, and they will represent. Women just need a voice. They need to know that they can make it in any way. Yes.
Thank you so much. I believe both of you have inspired many women today as well. Give it up for Botswana and Uganda.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. All right, moving on, Megan, shall we?
All right, now we have from Europe, we have Czech Republic and England.
All right, Czech Republic, the first question is for you. If you could shed light on an issue concerning women's health care, what would it be and why?
Thank you for your question. Being a woman is a big gift, and I can't be more grateful to stand here proudly as a woman representing all of the women in the world. And I think the issue which we'll never should forget is about the menstruation, because women in many countries are still facing the shame when it comes to menstruation, and they're afraid to talk about it, and they don't get the attention that they need to. Thank you.
Thank you, Czech Republic.
Now we have England again. If you could shed light on an issue concerning women's health care, what would it be and why?
I would shed light on the fact that there is a lack of compassion and that there is a stigma surrounding women's healthcare. Throughout the world, there's women facing period poverty who are made to feel embarrassed for being female. There's children who are missing school because of a natural bodily function. So I think it's up to all of us as strong, independent women representing our countries today to take a stand and educate the masses about this issue.
All right, thank you so much. Again, from Europe, Czech Republic, and England.
Thank you, ladies.
All right.
All right then, can we have now the two qualifiers from Asia and Oceania?
We have India and Lebanon.
India and Lebanon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, India. The first question is for you. Can you suggest a way that women can be empowered through social media?
Well, today we live in a world where social media is of such power, of such use, that conversation and awareness can create change. And I do believe that social media has the power to change the world. Living in the Generation Z and being a part of Generation Z, just conversation and awareness around the fact of how women empowerment can take its recourse towards progressive march and perfection. And standing here on the platform of Miss World, I take the light to be the change, to be the source, and using social media to its utmost utility to be the power of change.
Thank you, India.
And of course, last but not the very least, Lebanon. The same question. Suggest a way that women can be empowered through social media.
Good evening, everyone. First, of course, social media plays a big role in our life. But to empower women, first we have to start by ourselves, the beauty pageant, to normalize being authentic, to normalize that it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to be ourselves, and that's why we are here. Today, I've witnessed that all of us are different here, but everyone is beautiful by her own way, and that's why we are all here, queens. So to everyone watching me now, be who you are, be authentic to yourself, just be you, because that's what makes you perfect and unique. And let's normalize being authentic. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much once again, India and Lebanon.
India and Lebanon, thank you. Thank you, ladies. the top 8, ladies and gentlemen. Please, can you come towards the judges?
Yes.
Let's do this. The title of Miss World America and the Caribbean goes to Trinidad and Tobago. Congratulations, Trinidad and Tobago. All right, I can feel the energy, the nervousness behind me and in front of me. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Africa. One of you, ladies and gentlemen, one of you will be the new Miss World Africa and possibly the next Miss World. The title of Miss World Africa goes to, who do you think it is? Scream louder, I can't hear you. All right, whoever it is, you have to say, you go girl, when it happens. All right, and the title of Miss World Africa goes to Botswana.
All right, Karan, 2 spots left in the top 4. This is so exciting. We will now move on to Miss World Europe. We have Czech Republic and England. Who will it be? One of you will be Miss World Europe and possibly the next Miss World. And that title goes to Miss World Europe is Czech Republic! Exciting time. So one more spot in our top 4.
Yes, and again, it's our continent, Megan. It's
All right.
Asia. It's
Asia.
down to between Lebanon and India.
All right, we need to hear some loud cheers in the audience. One more spot left in the top 4. Miss World Asia and Oceania, possibly the next Miss World, is Miss World Asia and Oceania is Lebanon!
Ladies and gentlemen, they are brilliant, they are bright, and they seem to have done everything right They are your top 4 of Miss World 2024 in all their glory.
All right, I can finally breathe easy now that we have our top 4. Well done, ladies. And of course, congratulations are in store for the remaining participants as well as being the continental run.
Looking as glorious and glamorous as they are. Megan, the stage is all yours.
All right, ladies, now it is your opportunity to pitch yourselves as the next Miss World to the Sharks of Shark Tank India. And don't forget, you only have 60 seconds to pitch your purpose. All right, let's start with our first participant, Trinidad and Tobago. All right, you're pitching to the Sharks of Shark Tank India as the next Miss World. Give it a shot.
Thank you. Namaste, everyone. Sorry, I'm excited. So, firstly, when I stand here, I represent 1.4 million people of Trinidad and Tobago. And what I can offer Miss World is the mindset of my people. In India, I know you say Vasudev Kudam. Sorry, I butchered it. But the point is, you say the world is one family. In Sweet TNT, we say may every creed and race find an equal place. And so when the way I live my life is with that motto, with that mantra. And I believe Miss World has a similar mantra. I believe when you have compassion and understanding for differences, you can really make a difference in the world and work hand in hand to create a bright future. For me, I'm so honored to be here and to share the mindset of TNT because we can truly make a difference. In Sweet Trinidad and Tobago, we acknowledge our similarities, but more importantly, we celebrate our differences. We see the beauty in diversity and we promote inclusion. So I would love to be part of this organization and to do so and work with you all to create a brighter future and a happy world. Thank you so much.
Well done, Trinidad and Tobago. You can relax a bit now. Our next participant is Botswana. Looking beautiful tonight. I'm just going to fix your hair a little bit. There you go. All right, now it's your turn to pitch the Sharks of Shark Tank India.
Thank you and good evening, everyone. I believe that I should be the next Miss World because I am the true essence of beauty with a purpose. For as long as I can remember, I've always used my skills, my passion, my talent, my intellect, and my love to uplift the lives of those around me. I've done so through my Genesis project, which levels the playing field for children living in poverty. I use my legal expertise to offer legal solutions to those who cannot afford them. And each and every day, I share love and kindness. But most importantly, I love this platform. I love it with my whole heart. And I aspire to see a world where beauty with a purpose is not just a Miss World concept, but where each and every person uses that quality that makes them beautiful to uplift the lives of those around them. And I know that I can't do it alone. And as Julia Molly says, is it not better to light one candle than to not see in darkness? I aspire to be the driving force that inspires the world to light their own little candles. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Botswana. Now let's hear for our next participant, Czech Republic. All right, Czech Republic, now it's your turn to pitch why you should be the next Miss World.
Good evening, Namaste India, krásný večer Česká republiko. Dear Shark Tanks, I want you to imagine one thing. Imagine that you're a child and you have your dreams and your hopes. But as you grow older, your dreams are going further and further away. Now imagine that you are a parent and your child needs to go through the same situation, having a dream, but while growing up, the dream is going further and further. And that's because the children doesn't get the proper education to fulfill the dream career. As of 2024, it's still a fact that 250 million children are out of the school worldwide, and that's why my lifelong mission is providing quality education to unprivileged children. I believe that education is a fundamental right every child deserves, and I'm here to advocate for those children. It's something what I've been doing for a very long time, much before I entered the pageantry. It's something was really close to my heart and what I'll be doing either I win or I don't win the Miss World. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Czech Republic. Of course, our last but not the very least participant is Lebanon. All right, Lebanon. Now it's your turn to say why you should be the next Miss World.
Marhaba again. Well, I see Miss World as a very strong, confident woman, but most importantly, a woman with a purpose. Born and raised in Lebanon, I've learned how to spread love wherever I go, how to have respect, and how to rise after every fall, because even the biggest non-nuclear explosion in the history couldn't stop us from dreaming and achieving. So that's what I want to share with the world. Resilience, love, respect, and compassion. So to everyone listening to me now, I just want to say thank you, Lebanon, for teaching me how to be a Miss World. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lebanon. All right, so now that we've talked to the ladies over here, Sharks, do you have anything to say to our top four for the 71st Miss World?
Yes, hi. We're all just so impressed with all your purposes. And it's just amazing to see, especially with education for all. This year's theme is beauty with purpose. And usually, if you watch Shark Tank, we are never at a loss for words. But today, you women have left us speechless. So I'm thinking that I don't know if we can pick one or two causes. What do you guys think?
Do we get to ask them questions?
Do we get to ask a question?
Well, as of now, what I'm asking is just to pick a winner for tonight.
Okay, super. So they've been spared from the sharks tonight. So Ritesh, what do you think? Instead of us picking the causes, because they're all so lovely, should we just leave it to this wonderful panel here to pick the finalists, and then we will support the causes of the three finalists?
So,
Sounds
Namita,
good?
Listening to those four incredible ladies, I believe that as somebody who runs a global business across Denmark, Europe, Asia, many other countries, I believe each one of their causes are going to make a difference, not just in their countries, but across the world. So I believe all three of us are happy to come together and support any decision that the panel makes and support the ideas that these young ladies
We're going to do an all-shark deal.
All-shark deal.
Supporting all their causes. All right.
Namaste.
And Mrs.
Mumbai.
I know what you mean, Karen, but the whole world is waiting with heavy breaths and to find out who is going to be the next Miss World.
Oh my God, couldn't agree more, Megan. We have an incredible top four, our continental winners. Trinidad and Tobago from America and the Caribbean. Botswana from Africa. Czech Republic from Europe. Lebanon from Asia and Oceania. And they are all perfect candidates to the crown. I can't help but root for all of them all at once. We also have with us the incredible Julia Morley, CBE, Chairman and CEO of Miss World organization, to once again grace the stage and do the honors. Along with the reigning Miss World, Carolina, to sashay and crown the winner and runner-up tonight.
All right. Jem?
Here are the results of the 71st Miss World contest. First runner-up is Lebanon.
Congratulations, Lebanon, you are the runner-up for the 71st Miss World. What a moment in time. And now, Jem, we now move on to our winner.
And Miss World is Czech Republic.
Czech Republic! Czech Republic! Congratulations, world! Czech Republic it is, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the new Miss World. And the stage is all yours, Miss World, Czech Republic.